Greetings, everyone, and welcome to 2015. Yes, this is the first official video of 2015. We did do a Saturday Night Insanity, which technically is the first thing we did for 2015. But this is the first video, proper video of videosity. Excuse me. So did everybody have a good Christmas? All of December was incredibly stressful. And I do apologize for the extreme lack of videos. A lot of things have been changing over in the Zaran household, so, but for the better. But the road getting there was very difficult and very stressful. And I'm sorry, but I just did not feel up to making videos due to life. Just the way it goes sometimes. It was nothing personal. Sorry, I'm back. Let's get back to business, shall we? Alrighty, so this will be this year's holiday update. I think I did it in like 9 parts last year. It was just epically huge. Well, this year's going to be a little smaller. I didn't pick up as much stuff this year. Still got quite a bit, you know, between gift cards and Christmas money and Boxing Day sales and stuff. And just a few random pickups while grocery shopping. Picked up some pretty cool stuff. So this time around in part 1, probably going to be 3 or 4 parts. I'm thinking 3. We'll see how it goes. Might be 4. I don't know. You know I like to ramble like I'm doing now. But yeah, so for this part, I figured let's deal with some Christmas business. I did pick up a few new Christmas items for the Christmas collection. You saw in one of my last updates, I did pick up Bad Santa again, which is great. Well, I picked up a few more. Some that I've never had before, some that I used to have, but you know, wanted to upgrade to the Blu-ray edition, or just didn't have for a while, or what have you. And then, in addition to the Christmas editions, we'll be taking a look at some new selections of comedy. Yes, I like to laugh. I know most of you like to laugh. So let's have a laugh with some new additions to the comedy collection. So Christmas and comedy today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. I apologize for the blazing light on me. I'm trying to sort of get it. You see, if I turn the light off, then you can see the Christmas tree a lot better, you know. But then I look like I'm in a New York subway station or something. But the Christmas tree looks good. Yeah, just basically a cheap, like $20 4.5-foot Christmas tree from Walmart. Budget was really tight this year, so plus we just don't have a lot of space. So really, we barely have space for this. You can see I'm kind of jammed in the corner here behind the video shelves. It was literally the only corner where we could clear away space for the tree. But yeah, got a few decorations on there. I'm actually really lacking for decorations. Rosie put most of them up, but seems to have put most of them in the back where you can't see them. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, I've got some Christmas decorations, but a lot of them over the years have either become lost or broken, or I've packed them away somewhere, and it's been so long since I've actually had a Christmas tree that I have no idea where I packed them. They're in a box. I used to have a Christmas box, but now they're just kind of scattered across several boxes. Anyway, back to the blazing light. Take a last look at the tree. Awesome. And so bright. Okay, here we go. Christmas Blu-rays. These are all mostly Blu-rays. Those aren't all Blu-rays. Well, all the Christmas stuff is Blu-rays. So first up, I picked up the original Christmas classics. Yeah, so this has Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty the Snowman, and Frosty Returns. So it's basically just a box with two Blu-rays in it. Same cover on both of them. However, if you look on the back, you can see the contents. We got there. So a grand stinking total of 4 Christmas specials. Now, all of the old Rankin Bass stop-motion animated specials are available on DVD. Have been for a while now, multiple forms. But alas, these are the only ones that have got the high-def treatment. So, what can you do? There's another collection of, like a DVD collection of about 10 specials that I don't think contains any repeats. It might contain 1 or 2 repeats from this, but it contains most of the other ones, like the later Rudolph ones and the later Santa Claus ones and stuff like that. You know, like Rudolph's Shiny New Year, Year Without a Santa Claus, stuff like that. All great stuff. I loved all of these specials growing up, so I've been wanting to get them into my collection for quite a while, you know, to watch them myself for nostalgic reasons, but also because Rosie really likes them as well. If you watched our big Christmas present opening fest, the feature-length video, you'll see that she got actually a big stuffed Rudolph. In fact, is that here? I think it might be in the room here. Yes, here it is. There we go. I got her a big stuffed Rudolph. So there you go. This is actually the 50th anniversary of the special, and she actually got the 50th anniversary Blu-ray of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for Christmas from her Nana. Then picked up a couple of old standard Christmas classics. One that I have not seen in a very long time, not since I just checked it out on VHS. There was a couple. My mom had a bunch of, had quite a sizable VHS collection. I think she still does, actually. But this is one that I saw on her VHS collection. This one summer, I decided to check out a bunch of these Christmas movies that I'd never seen, and this was one of them. We have the original Miracle on 34th Street. Yes, this is where the whole, "Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus" thing comes from. That famous line. Well, this is where it comes from, if you ever wondered. Basically a story about a department store Santa who may or may not be the real Santa Claus. And there is a court case that ensues to prove whether or not he's the real Santa Claus. And it's just a really, really good, heartfelt story, Christmas classic. And I didn't actually get around to watching it this year. I bought it, but I haven't watched it. So I may end up watching this in the summer yet again. Christmas movies in July. You gotta love it. And then, I'm a big fan of this one. Had it on DVD a while back. This was another one I watched that particular summer. It was like July, some year when I was visiting my folks, and I'd heard about this movie, never saw it, didn't really know anything about it, and I just fell in love with it immediately. I thought it was a fantastic film. Stars one of my favorite actors from the classic era, James Stewart. I'm of course talking about It's a Wonderful Life. Basically, classic story. This has been parodied and emulated many, 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 many times over the years. It's just become one of those classic standard stories. Basically, a man feels that played by James Stewart, feels that he's not, that his life doesn't have any point to it, doesn't have any meaning to it, and essentially wishes that he was never born. And well, he meets his guardian angel, who's a little rough around the edges, angel named Clarence. And Clarence basically grants him his wish and says, well, this is what the world would be like if you were never born, like never having existed at all. And it's just a wonderful story about what a difference one person can make and all the different lives that we touch in our daily lives and may not even realize it. And why have I got so much gas tonight? And anyway, it's just a great movie, very phenomenally well acted and a very justified classic. Now, next up, I'll probably briefly mention these again when we get to the sci-fi section, just for those who don't watch this one. I picked up Doctor Who, Time of the Doctor. Now, of course, I picked up Day of the Doctor, the 50th anniversary special that immediately precedes this a little while ago. Well, I wanted to pick this one up. This is Matt Smith's final story as the 11th Doctor, and it's actually not available in any of the season sets. There's the Series 7 set and the Series 8 set, and this is actually not available. Oh, one thing I should mention, this has both the original black and white version of It's a Wonderful Life and the colorized version. Yeah, we probably won't be bothering with the colorized version. And in terms of disc art, I don't know, pretty straightforward, not too exciting. And just an insert ad, basically. Yeah. All right. What is this? Optional mail-in certificate. Save $10 on these. Cool. All right. Probably won't bother with that. Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to pick up Time of the Doctor. I mean, it is a Christmas special, of course. It's the 11th Doctor's final outing, and it's not available in any of the season sets. Basically, Day of the Doctor, Day of the Doctor, and Time of the Doctor are only available individually, or if you pick up the complete Matt Smith years massive Uber box set that just came out for about, it's about it's actually about $130 for that set, which all told is not a bad deal, considering over here the individual seasons go for about $100, like between $80 to $100. So getting all 3 of his seasons, all the specials, all the extras from all the previous sets, and a lot of exclusive extras that have never been released before on any other sets, it's actually pretty good value for $130. I'm seriously considering picking it up, to be honest. Yeah, so anyway, picked that up. And then also picked up the 12th Doctor's first outing, Deep Breath. I know Series 8 just came out, but this, I believe, has some extras that are not on that particular set, so worth checking out. Plus, it's, it's a nice little thing. Goes well with the other one. So there's how they look on the shelf. Kind of misaligned, but whatever, nothing's perfect. So, end of the 11th Doctor, beginning of the 12th Doctor, there we go. I'll probably talk more about those in terms of the actual story and everything another time. But Deep Breath, of course, is not really a Christmas story. I just picked it up because it continues directly on from this. So, there you go. Alrighty, so that's basically it for the Christmas stuff. Not a ton of new additions this year, but I've got to the point where I've got just about all of my old personal favorites. So, yeah, pretty cool. Alrighty, so on to the comedy. I might mention this one in the sci-fi section as well, just because it's kind of sci-fi. Picked up Hot Tub Time Machine. This was, I believe, a Boxing Day sale one, really cheap. Heard nothing but good things about it. I've heard it's hilarious, and I am a sucker for a good time travel story. So, yeah, and apparently it's basically they're in a hot tub, they fall asleep, and they wake up in the 80s. So, yay, 80s stuff. Yeah, so definitely going to enjoy checking that one out at some point. And then I do have the DVD edition of this particular movie, which contains a director's commentary that has never been re-released. However, there was a special edition DVD put out a few years later, which had some new extras. It omitted the commentary, though, so I kept the old edition, but I wanted the new extras. Well, they recently did a Blu-ray edition that ports over all of those extras. Still no commentary, though. We have Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the Bueller edition. Yeah, so there you go. Just a classic bit of 80s fun. Love that movie. And then one of the Christmas specials that we watched this year was the original Christmas special that goes with this particular series. Picked up Trailer Park Boys, Say Goodnight to the Bad Guys. I should mention, this is not the Christmas special. This is actually the post-series special that took place after Season 7 of the show. Now, the show recently came back with Season 8. So yeah, so this basically leads into, this continues on from the end of Season 7 and just kind of ties up the story of the series and wraps everything up for the boys and leads into the second movie, Countdown to Liquor Day. And that is that. And there we go. And I like how they have bubbles as the the Scarface thing. But anyway, it's become a tradition with my friends and my brother and I to watch the Trailer Park Boys Christmas special every year because it's just a lot of fun. But yeah, anyway, saw this one really cheap. I'm actually planning to pick up the season sets again. I actually don't have the series right now other than the first 2 movies, this now, and the Christmas special, and that's basically it. I've seen everything up to Season 7. I still haven't seen the second movie, and I haven't seen any of the new stuff, so I definitely want to pick those up. And then finally, these were on sale for $10 each, so I thought, well, let's get a couple more for the collection. We got The Simpsons, Season 11, and Season 12. And that wraps it up for the DVD-only releases. From Season 13 onward, they started also releasing them on Blu-ray. Now, the Blu-rays are, of course, up conversions. However, my understanding from what I've read about them is the quality of the color is much nicer and the bit rates are higher than the DVD version. So, you know, quite a nice improvement in quality. I don't know if it's a night and day difference because they are just up converts, but I'm going to keep my eye out for them, and if I see them, I will grab them. So basically, this concludes the DVD-only releases. Quite nice. All nice and shiny. And this is where they started to get into more of the, I think Season 11 was the first one where they went just with character faces for the covers, rather than sort of little scenes, as it were. Season 11 is also the one where they switched to this all cardboard eco packaging, which I really don't like, because I don't even know where the discs are. Like, there's discs in here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Yeah, the discs are jammed in the sleeves like that. Like, yeah, that's not asking for them to be scratched all to shit at all, is it? But you do get this nice fold-out mural, which is quite cool. Can't complain too much about that. But I do not like how the discs are in the are basically jammed into the cardboard there. Let's see, like, if we I can't even reach it. Like, how do I even get this out of here? Like, can I get a disc out to watch something on this DVD set, maybe? Crap. Jeez Louise. Miraculously not scratched, but there you go. So there's no hubs, no trays, no nothing. Yeah, it's all part of this fucking let's reduce our carbon footprint bullshit, because apparently people are throwing away their DVD cases. Like, I don't even get that. I don't even get that. I know it's ever since Al Gore did that Inconvenient Truth movie, people have been all gaga over reducing their carbon footprint. It's like, whatever, just shut up and let me watch my Simpsons. Yeah, so here we go. So here's Season 12. Same deal. Basically, this is apparently the norm going forward. I don't know if they've done the same thing with the Blu-ray sets. I guess I'll find out. But there you go. So quite nice. They did this with the first I saw this type of packaging was when the Futurama movies came out, when it was briefly canceled before it came back. Yeah, so I don't know. I do like the fact that we get tons and tons of artwork on them, for sure, but not a fan of the all cardboard, all singing and dancing eco packaging. Alrighty, so there we go. There is the whole stack of Christmas and comedy. Whew! Not a bad selection. That'll keep me busy for a while. But that's not even close to all of it. Oh no, yes, there's more. Oh no, oh yes, there's more. But we'll get to that next time. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara. Just before we go, I'd like to take a moment to thank all my Patreon sponsors. Thank you, especially Kyle Pellegrini, who is my current highest level sponsor. I definitely appreciate your support, and everyone else who's come out to become a sponsor of the channel. Yeah, if you'd like to join in, please head on over to the Patreon page and contribute. I mean, no amount is too big, no amount is too small, and it all goes right into the show here, so I can provide you with even more cool stuff to enjoy. Alrighty, see you next time.